Okay, welcome back to Beetlejuice. So we're going to play a little promotional game here. You know when they do movies and then all the actors do all these silly promotional things, like they play with dogs or heat hot wings, and the whole time they're just promoting the movie. Well, this is one of those fun things that I came up with, which actually is promoting the game. But I thought I'd give you a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff as well. So when you're making a pinball game, you do have to create a whole bunch of quotes. In this game, there's probably about 200 or 300 quotes, but there's much more from Beetlejuice than is actually in the movie, because I've generated new quotes that weren't actually in the movie. So this little game is going to test your knowledge of the film Beetlejuice. So can you tell which quotes that I'm about to play are actually from the movie and which are ones that I've generated just for the pinball game? Now, they're all spoken by Michael Keaton, the real Beetlejuice, but I've just manipulated some of them. So we'll get this thing started. First quote coming up. It's either a yay or a nay.
Are you a ghost too?
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
So that's a yay. So that's the first time that Lydia meets Beetlejuice when he's in the model. So that's actually a direct quote from the film. Next one.
We've been to Saturn. Hey, I've been to Saturn.
Again, that's a direct quote from the film. That's when Adam and Barbara meet Beetlejuice for the first time when they get sucked into the model. Next one.
Beetlejuice. Ah, you said it twice. Just say it once more.
Now that's not in the film. But the actual real quote is that Lydia says Beetlejuice, and he says, hey, you said it twice, just one more. So I swapped out Lydia and put in Barbara saying Beetlejuice. Now Barbara says Beetlejuice much earlier in the film. So that's not a direct quote from the film. Next one.
Hey, hermano, maybe you could help me get out of here.
Again, he never says that in the film. He never says, hey, hermano, help me get out of here. Those are two separate quotes from two different parts of the film, but I brought them together for a special mode that I created in the pinball game. Next one.
I gotta tell you, this death thing makes my life a hell, okay? A living hell.
No, that's another quote that I've manufactured. That's actually when he's speaking to Lydia, the first time when Beetlejuice meets Lydia, and he's explaining why he can't say his name. And I spliced a whole bunch of stuff together there to make that particular quote, which isn't in the film, but it's something that's fun in the pinball game. Next one.
You kids and your imagination.
Yep, kids in the imagination. That's when Lydia confronts Beetlejuice saying, are you the snake? The guy that was the snake, you know, and he appeared in the house. And the last one.
Fucking losers!
The only time the F word is used in the film is when he knocks over the tree. They were only allowed to say it once. So I took that F word and I added it to losers. What he actually says is, you bunch of losers, and I just added the F to the beginning to create effing losers, which is used when you fail a mode or when the ball drains or when you tilt. So there you go, a little fun game with quotes. Sometimes you have to do this because there's just not enough quotes to create a modern pinball game. Modern pinball games are full of modes, and if you hear the same quotes over and over again, the game gets really old. So you've got to manufacture more quotes, and it just adds a bit more fun to the game. And that's a little behind-the-scenes stuff of what I do, and I do this for all of my games. But the idea is that you'll never know. You'll never know unless you really know the film. All right, thanks for watching. Toodles!